Hello, welcome to week 1 of the Smoilers Cup. It's excited to get back into the action of announcing we have a very fun-filled games, including the rematch of Smiles and Mighty, the newcomer Cal is going up against Food, and Zero will be taking on the first overall pick holders, Mad Hatters. But that's just me talking. Let's get right into the battles. The first matchup of the season is officially here. We got AJ and the Pallet Punks taking on the Mad Hatters and Venna, their coach. Let's get this first battle underway. Now we see the first Pokemon's Rocco versus Snack. Snack coming out here, stunts were pretty early on. Now we see Burning Bulwark, a brand new move. That's what I love about commentating this. There's so many new moves for me to learn. And that's what Metronome was so good. Any random move could be used. And Snack coming in on the offensive, going for 2 super effective hits, one being 4 times super effective, and then just going straight up for a Fusion Flare because, why not? Snack is absolutely insane, being in one of the lower rounds, I believe, too. Rocco here, with the 2 times those of events boost, however, that might not do too much. It's low special attack. It's not really going to do much. It's considering Morning Sun is going to heal it right back up to full. Snack 0.33 times special defense, even though it does pick up the first skill of the season. Oh my god. So exciting. Zeus coming out here. A little bit of a type disadvantage, never mind. Fire Blast coming out here. I believe that would have resisted if it stayed in its normal typing. There's level berries now being given. 0.29 special defense. Literally any special move is going to kill that thing. 1.9 Dragon Dance on a Zeus on his Dragonite is actually going to be insane. This thing is, you do not want to get this thing catching on a fiddle hit like that. Oh, but it missed. Power Chip coming out here, not going to do much at all, especially considering it's probably lower powered. That makes sense. Ice School Spirit. Going to do a lot that might present it. Nope. Not all, but that evasion, trying to keep itself from getting hit. Lunar Blessing, healing it back up a little bit. Pretty sure that's... I could have sworn that move was like healing-ish, actually. Just coming in with the Ice Punch, that's going to take it out. The Pallet Punk's first kill. Now we see March Hare coming out here. Howl, another attack boost. It has double its normal attack stat right now. Zeus is absolutely insane. Paralyzing March Hare. Now we see Fire Blast coming out here, almost kicking it out. We see Grassy Terrain trying to get a little bit more health back, and Healing Wish. March Hare being taken out. Now we see Flower Trick, physical moves crit in the Grassy Terrain. That is dead. That is 3 kills for Zeus. Caterpillar comes out here. Ice Fang? Wait, that's 4. Oh no. I was gonna say, is Zeus gonna go on a 6-0 spree? 5-0 actually, but nope, it got disabled. Now we see Fiery Dance coming out from Cheshire. One thing about this team though, as you saw, with these really quick hits, even though Dragonite's really strong, is that their team's really weak. Obviously, half their team is not even fully evolved, with Haunter, Shuppet, and Sinistea not even being evolved, meaning they're going to be weaker to some of the Pokemon. Like a Monkey Dory, for example, a legendary coming in from the new Gen 9 DLC. But still not doing much damage though. Being paralyzed. That's the second para of the season. Head Smash coming in, doing major damage. 13 Light Screen does wear off, and now we see Omen come in from Jax's Kittens last season, who unfortunately had to leave the league. Now we see Acrobatic come out, taking out Haunter. Now we see Mad Hatter, what the team is named off of. Rock On. Now we see Eerie Impulse, lowering special attack. Poison Powder, but that Magic Bounce. Oh my god, Magic Bounce, if you don't know, is it takes the status. If you're gonna hit with the status move such as Poison Powder, it just bounces it right back off to you. That also works for Hazards as well. Because now Omen is on the clock instead. Mad Hatter. Guard Split coming out here, doing really nothing. Leaf Storm coming out here, taking major damage. Omen lowering its special attack even more. Vine Whip coming out, 2 grass type moves in a row. Water Gun come out here, doing a decent amount of damage. Defend Order, trying to stay bulky, stay in the game, see if it can pull off a 5-0. Or trying to see if we can pull up a 5. Come back. Double kick. Poison might take it out from this range. It does. Mad Hatter does pick up the kill. Now the mascot of the Pallet Punks textures, he comes in sludge, just straight up. Wasting no time at all. Making sure this battle is done quick and easy. The Pallet Punks win 4 Pokemon to 0. Let's move on to our next battle. The rookie Grimlight takes on Food. Now, as you can see here, we have the rookie Cal and Grimlight taking on Food and Azzy in their first matchup. Now let's see how this is gonna go. The first Pokemon ever sent in Grimlight history is Princess. As we see, Icing comes out. One of the things mentioned, oh, Chloroblast. For some reason, it seems like the pictures are not loading. As you can see, this is a kind of odd viewing experience. Taunt coming off. Princess is in a very harsh situation right here. It is going to be forced to struggle unless Cal switches it out, which we do see happen. It goes into Clefable. See Heat Crash doing a lot of damage here. Rain still falling, but that Hydro Steam right there, that would have been amazing if it was just a little bit more. Burning Board, the second time seeing that today. Fell Stinger comes out. Would have been great if he was close to death. But we do see Icing here, almost ready to die at 13%. Store power, not doing enough, just at 10%. See Clefable here. Clefable is always great in this league as it is taking out its first kill of the season, as it is bulky special attackers. Those are really good in this meta. Anything that you can get bulk on is really good. Fickle Beam coming out, being a dragon type move added. Adding the DLC, not doing anything to the fairy type Psycho. Now we see Electro Ball coming out, Tamago being taking a lot of hits, coming from the rests last season, has a lot of championship experience. Disable is Azzy gonna switch it out. It is to Macaron, the Mew that is for some reason all the coaches let it go down and fall to the second round, where Azzy was able to pick up both it and Jirachi. See a lowering voice happen. Phantom Force, super effective hit, not doing too much things because Psycho is unfortunately not a good special attacker. And here it is, the partner in crime, Jellybean and them obviously having very strong chemistry as they were both drafted together. Infestation though, Jellybean is going to be staying for a little bit longer. Gigaton Hammer absolutely finishing it off. 150 base power steel type move. Stab coming from a Jirachi. Obviously it's going to do a lot. Now we got Marshmallow, the Nipple Cow, coming on out here. The Blue Cow is one question that's not particularly Coach Smoil's favorite, as you saw in the draft, if you watched that. Now, but it is picking up a kill. Now Cupcake comes out here, the first pick by the Grimlight, coming out of the league from a championship run with the rests. Cupcake is a very strong Pokemon here found, and is one of the best, as you can normal types in this league are very good as they're immune to Ghost. And then Ground is such a really good offensive type. Victory Dance coming out of here, coming from his Sui and Logan. Bitter Malice not going to be able to do anything though. See Fire Punch come out of here, maybe get a burn, nope. But we do see the Whirlwind getting out, removing those stat boosts. See Mean Look, Cupcake is now staying in for the long haul, but it is prepared, it is going from Morning Sun. Dazzling Beam coming off from a Mew is obviously going to do a little bit of damage. Hold Back, that's a move that I've never heard of. Sleep Powder though, landing, obviously making Cupcake sleep for a couple more turns. You see the Steel Wing come on out here. Macaron just trying whatever it can to get rid of this huge threat on the field. Cupcake taking 3rd overall. Obviously is a huge threat to everyone. You see the Aerialist come out, doing a bunch of damage even through the defense, but Flower Chick, super effective hit, doing 40%, always critting. Holy, Dragon Darts comes out, that is going to finish out Cupcake. Macaron taking on a kill. Now, so you see Major come out here, the daughter of Overeasy the Chansey from the rests, and takes out Macaron. Marshmallow comes in here. Let's see if Major can pick up 2 kills, as we see Marshmallow's on decently low HP. Triple Dive, that's a move. I feel like triple arrows. And Victory Dance, the second time we're seeing that this game. Boomburst comes out here, not doing a lot, as Chansey is very specially defensive, but don't worry. This Chansey sadly blew itself up. Now we see Kevin come out of here. Mr. Rhyme is a Pokemon that I've always been fascinated by, sadly being burned here, but does take out Marshmallow. Mr. Rhyme being the evolution to Galarian Mr. Rhyme, sadly did not get drafted. And we see the other Ndidi teleport straight as it came in, and obviously being very scared of Kevin. They do look very similar, being distant cousins. Distant, from like fifth side. See that syrup coming in here? You see, syrup is a new effect added in the DLC that's gonna lower its speed every single turn. However, that would be useful if they didn't switch out back in Ice Cream. Is Ice Cream gonna get out of here again? Nope, it's gonna go straight for a Focus Blast, doing a lot of damage. The two Ndidis seen as kind of like questioning draft picks, is considering they have Gardevoir and Gallade, I believe, on their bench. And we do see Kevin go down here. Is Lucifer Lilligant gonna be able to do a 3v1 Dark Void not doing anything? Because Darkrai is the only Pokemon that can use that move, fun fact. I believe it was Smeargle in one of the Pokemon World Championships that caused that, as it was a very formidable effect. Now we see Jirachi come out here, going for the dual wing beats, as we see here. Now we do see the Phantom Force coming out here. This is going to do major damage. We might see an as you switch. No, we don't. Getting the kill. 1 out of 3. If we switched in a Cupcake there, I believe that could have gotten it. Gotcha. Again, bunch of new moves. Gotcha working similar to Parabolic Charge, where it heals the Pokemon. Heals the target. Now we do see the Terra come out of here. Flare Blitz takes it out. Takes out Tamago. Now we see Ice Cream v Lucifer 1v1. We are going to have to check in with that hat there, because hat's not supposed to be allowed in this league. However, we'll push that aside. It's their first game. You can see it. Plus, it makes it a little bit more exciting. Now we see Fissure come out of here missing. That would have been a stellar way to finish it. No pun intended. Let's see here. Ice Cream going. Now we see Lucifer going for growth, having a bunch of stat boosts. But Psychic Fangs just breaks through it. As being the Psychic type, that did a lot of damage. Now we see that Food wins, and Grimlight sadly lose their first battle in franchise history, 1 Pokemon to none. Now let's move on to the prime time matchup, the moment you've all been waiting for: Brooklyn Rests versus Mighty. Now here we are, the prime time game between the Brooklyn Rests and Mighty, which is T-list for the first time in the franchise's history. Let's just get the battle right underway. As we are seeing Ludicolo come on out here, having very loud cries, as obviously this is a monstrous battle, coming straight out with the Para. Now, that would have been a great move if his team wasn't 5-6 Ghost type. As you can see here with his team of Dusknoir, Annihilate, Sableye, Venna, and Galarian's looking all being Ghost type, with the Zoomerl there with huge power. Square is just having very bad luck right now. Now we see Smoily, the rookie out of college, coming in, immediately taking a big hit. Taking 2 big hits, already at 19% in its first showing. Temper Flare not doing enough. And we see its Thick Fact being changed to Simple if it got any kind of boost. And nope, it boosted the opponent. Okay. Yeah, Power Trip I think now kills. Now Smoily's first performance out of college being undershown. As you can see here, he was right out of USC. He was meant to be one of the starters. Overtook the veteran Paul's spot. We might see a roster change coming out in the next couple of bits from Coach Smoily. But as you see, 3 times attack, 2 times special attack, 2 times speed on Angry Mighty. That is doing way too much. Right there. If you're, and now you see Fly, you want it, you might see a switch come out of here. No switch, just staying right in here. Just letting Annihilate go to Mighty Zipper comes on out. Mighty Zipper, didn't really have the greatest season last season, not really being remembered much. Shell Sidearm, but then taking hits. Coach Mighty being one of the best coaches in this league. We see Square go down here, but Coach Mighty is one of the greatest coaches in this entire league. Not really winning many titles, but is still one of the best offensive minds in this game. One of the best coaches, one of the most powerful veterans you'll see here. Well, of course, going up against the 2-time champion, going for 3, Smoily, and the Brooklyn Rests. Obviously, they're going for their 3rd championship, but be prepared for a mediocre regular season. As they are trying to get their 2nd Pokemon taken down, which they are not successful to do. Galare didn't work, but the poison does kill. Boom. Perfect. Mighty Sanity comes out, the only non-ghost type. and is also yellow. We see the bunny come out here with huge power. Stun Spore not really helping the already paralyzed Mon, a common theme for this battle. See 0.5 special attack, the Ingrain and Infestation, making it so it really can't leave. Infestation that was doing a tad bit more though than the Ingrain is healing, so he is slowly taking down HP. Sluggy being seen as a reach, considering the fact that it is not really that great of a Pokemon. However, Coach Smoilers had the vision of trying to stop Prankster, which, as you saw in the video, Mighty actually intentionally chose to not run because he was worried about Pokemon like Sluggy. Now, do you see the Infestation run out? But Petal Dance is still going to do it. Mighty might die here, giving Sluggy his second kill. Now, see Mighty Fumes, another one of the Pokemon that you haven't seen much of. However, with Coach Mighty at the realm, they'll be able to do a whole lot more. Now, we see 5 times being hit with the Bullet Seed though, only taking it down to 81% as it going out for a strong special attack. Oh my god. Tackle coming out, just solid damage. Something you really want in this league is damage. Most important thing to ever come out of this. Now, as you see Sluggy out here on 7% HP, not really doing much back. Foul Play comes out here, does take out Sluggy. Got 2 kills though. Now we see Over Easy come out, and we see Dusknoir switch in. Now what do you see? We see Conversion. Now, Over Easy being the mother of his team, trying to do its best to reset everything. Of course, being extremely bulky here. As we see here, it has 93% of its HP still left, 58 now. I wish we could see some of those stats, but sadly we cannot. It is paralyzed, the 3rd Pokemon paralyzed in this. But its wish came true, healing it back to full. Shadow Sneak coming out, doing nothing but spit up, so it was a turn of minimize, one of the most scariest moves to ever see in this format, considering you can't pick your move. So the fact that you might not be able to hit it is even more terrifying. Electroshock, boosting its special attack similar to Meteor Beam. Electroshock coming out here, doing a very good chunk of 42% damage. Now we see Nasty Plot being set up here. This Pokemon is not wanting to stay dead. This Pokemon is here to set up his MVP run. Now we see Overeasy's Lava Better being knocked off and now being hit with a Blast Burn. Sing putting Mighty Spookster to sleep. See Phantom Force coming out here, guaranteed attack. If it hit, holy. Normally those moves like Phantom Force and Dig and all of them and Dive, there's a great to see in this league. But now we see Overeasy starting to struggle as it slowly, sadly goes down to Mighty Spookster. Now we see Brady the Lucario coming out. There was actually preseason games between these two teams, and Brady went out and won one of those matches, claiming 3 to 4 kills in that matchup. Sadly, we do not have the tape anymore, but he did do it. So let's see if he can replicate some of that preseason hype. Remember, he was one of the teams that really one of the ones that really wanted to do well, but sadly could not do that. Now here comes Smoilers Senior. Force Palm, immediate super effective hit. This is not a great omen if you are a Brooklyn Rest fan. See Triple Axle come out here. Again, a lot of damage. Thick Fat does weaken it though. Extra Sensory misses because of that evasion boost. Spit Up, doing nothing. Poison Tail. Do we get another poison? We do not. Toxic Threat though, that is a poison. That means Smoilers Senior is officially on the clock. We need to see him get 3 kills in this short amount of time that it has, but it's just going to be making Mighty Fumes very confused, as it has around 2 turns left. Confide, and it goes to work up, it's setting up. We have 1 turn left, which means this battle is basically over. We see the Bite coming out, almost killing it, trying to get 1 last kill before it goes, but sadly, it could not. As you can see, Mighty, coached by Mighty, wins 2 Pokemon to 0. Now let's go back to the stands, and let's see, how did everybody do? And let's check out our MVPs. Wow, those were a lot of great battles. Welcome back here we are. Those were outstanding battles. Sadly, some teams had to lose, but greatly some teams won, and they won in epic fashion. My favorite battle is definitely the one with Grimlight and Food. Funnily enough, even though it was the middle of the table team, you didn't expect it. Those close battles is what's great about this league. So much fun, so much anticipation, and everything. But obviously, all the teams did great. But let me know down below who you're rooting for. But besides who you're rooting for, let's see the official standings of the league. We see here, we have the Pallet Punks in first, Mighty in second, Food in third, Voyant, who didn't play today because they were on a bye, week fourth. Fifth, we have Grimlight. Sixth, we have the Brooklyn Rests. And seven, sadly, we have the Mad Hatters. As you can see, there's plus and minuses next to the team's rankings. That is their point differential. As you can see, Pallet, they have a +4 because they had 4 Pokemon remaining, while the Mad Hatters have -4 because they lost to a team who had 4 remaining. So if you win by how many Pokemon you get, and if you lose points based on how many Pokemon the opponent has left. That's how we determine tiebreakers, and if there's another tiebreaker, I don't know, I'll do rock, paper, scissors, something like that. As you can also see, we have MVP leaderboards starting to come up. We have Zeus getting 4 different kills all on his own in the first, with Mighty Spookster from Mighty at second, who's managed to pick off, I believe, 3 of the rest's Pokemon, and being a bulky menace. And 3, even though they lost, Lucifer should get an honorable mention in the MVP race, considering they managed to take out 2 Pokemon and just barely missed out on completing the 3 Pokemon comeback. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first week of the Smoilers Cup. Again, let me know down who you're rooting for, what was your favorite moment, and who do you think is going to win the entirety of the Smoilers Cup. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next week for this week 2 of the Smoilers Cup. Adios, freaking amigos.